Good morning, everybody. So it's about 5:40 Saturday morning. Just making the bed here. I've intended to get up a little bit earlier, but I stayed up later last night editing the vlog footage, which I still haven't decided if I'm going to post it. But it's edited. So I'm not sure why I picked up the camera again this morning if I haven't decided if I'm posting what I've already filmed. But, I mean, I just feel like if I'm going to consider vlogging again, I need to get myself back in the routine of picking up the camera. So today, I'm sure my hair looks delightful like that. Today, we don't have too many commitments. I don't remember if I said that in the last vlog, but I don't. Bob is going to, well, he's at work right now. And then he's going to Simcoe, which is a town, but it's also an event. This time of year it's called the Threshery, and it has to do with farm equipment, and that's really all I know. Like old-time farm equipment. Just hang right there while I get pillows. So, anyway, he's going to that with Jamie, and I am not. Actually, no, I probably would have gone, but I was not invited. It's kind of like a guy thing. So that's totally fine. I think we told you guys, this is the last weekend we don't have anything going on. So I just have, like, house stuff I want to kind of get done. But I decided yesterday, I put on Instagram to see if anybody wanted me to do an Instagram Live. It's been a little while since I've only done, I think, one or maybe two. And I thought, well, what the heck. So, there we go. So, seems like there'd be enough people around to be worth doing it. So, I'm going to do that at 7. So I have to just kind of shower and make my hair look presentable. I'm just going to do like a get ready with me. And then at 9, I'm going out to the farm to have coffee with Steven and just visit with him a little bit. I won't bring the camera with me because that's one of the things I'm going to be careful about with vlogging. I have my iPad here because I need to figure out, I need to figure out if I can put Instagram on my iPad, because it'll be easier because my iPad's in this case to have it like set up in my makeup room versus me trying to figure out how to set up my phone. So anyway, I just, as far as the vlog thing, I just want to be very careful that I'm not like infringing on other people's like time and space and that sort of thing. So I've just kind of laid some ground rules for myself with vlogging. I haven't seen Steven in quite a few weeks now, so I'm going there to be with him, not to vlog being with him. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making some sort of sense, and I hope you guys will understand. And if the vlogs just get super boring, then I won't vlog. If they're just, you know what I mean? So I'm just, whoops, that's my iPad. So I don't know, I just want to be very careful about not getting to the point where I was before when I stopped vlogging. And if you're new here, the point that I got to was it takes a long time to edit and that sort of thing. And so I was saying no to going out and doing things in life because I had to stay home and edit, or I had to stay home and, just whatever. I was staying home for YouTube things, and that's just silly. So, yeah, I just have to keep it in perspective. I think that's important for all of us to, whatever we do, whether it's a YouTube or some other kind of hobby, you have to keep it in perspective. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to hop in the shower here and then grab some coffee. But first I need to figure out if I can get Instagram on the side. All right, so I'm about to make some iced coffee to take. I can't remember still where all my cups are. Cups of the straw are up here. I'm going back to the farm. It ended up, it's kind of a long story, but we didn't see Steven this morning, and so now I'm going out there just to chit-chat with him and say hi a little bit. But I'm going to vlog how I make this. Since I've had so many questions about how I make my iced coffee, I'm going to vlog it and show you guys. So first, I do 4 of these kind of ice cubes. Oh! I got an extra one, but that's okay. Then, here's my frozen coffee and frozen creamer. So 4 frozen coffee cubes, for 4 frozen creamer cubes. I gotta remove this. Actually, first I need to put my coffee in here. I'm just using breakfast blend. So I put this in here, and then I do it on the second setting here. And that is it, my friends. That is all there is to it. I need to freeze some more creamer. Now I will tell you this. It does say right on the creamer thing, not to freeze creamer. But I did it, and it's been just fine. So there you go. I'm going to guess that those creamer cubes are maybe a tablespoon of creamer per piece. Maybe a tablespoon and a half. It's a little more creamer than I would normally use. But it ends up being more coffee than a normal cup. I don't know. All I know is that this is delightful, and it's perfect. I'm just saying, it's perfect. All right, so I'm going to run out to the farm now. And then I kind of have the day to myself, which is so weird. Like, I don't really quite know what to do with myself. I do have plenty to do. I do have the vlog uploading. It's taking forever, though, because it's 40 minutes long. So I'll finish that up and maybe make it live when I get back. But anyway. Yep. I feel like I'm not as productive when I don't have things I have to get accomplished in a day as I am when I have things I have to get accomplished. Anybody else? Plus, I probably just need a day to not be responsible for anything, if that makes sense. So, all right, I'm going to go to the farm, and I'll see when I get back. I may not have laid down and taken a nap, I got to say. But I have to see if it's still here. I just Snapchatted about this. There's an ice cream truck in my neighborhood. Like, I've never lived where there was one before. Just show you. Watch, it'll probably be gone already. But the kids came running out of the house over here. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's way down there. And you can't hear, but it's playing. It's a small world after all. See, there it is. Anyway. Excuse me. I just thought it was kind of cool. Apparently, I felt like it was vlog-worthy. Because, well, who's ever lived in town before? Well, I lived in town before I moved out to where I was, before Bob. Actually, I should leave this open. I like the light. Before Bob, actually, I lived in town. And I do kind of wish that door, by the way, was a screen door. It's pretty, but I kind of wish it was a screen door. Anyway, I did own a house before Bob. And we kept it as a rental for like a year and a half or so after we moved out to where we lived. But I don't remember there being an ice cream truck, I gotta tell you. So I'm just like chilling out. I've been kind of chilling out all day long. So there hasn't been much to vlog because I've been being lazy. I may have even taken a little nap. So, oh, where did I put my phone? Not that it matters. But anyway, so I may go to this, where we used to live was near this little teeny tiny unincorporated town called Embarrass. And there's something called Embarrass Days going on this weekend. I think it's just live music and like teeny tiny town. So Stephen and his family are going in. So I may go with him. I don't know what time Bob's getting home from the threshery that he's at, but we'll see. Anyway, the vlog just went live. I'm kind of nervous about it. I don't know why. It's so weird. I don't know why I would be nervous about vlogging when I did it for so long, but I'm a little bit nervous about it. So anyway, it's live now. No going back, girlie. All right, I'm watching Say Yes to the Dress. And I was working on some comments and just kind of relaxing. So we'll see. I kind of feel like I could take off my makeup and maybe take a bath. There's a soaker tub, and I think that's what it's called, in the guest bathroom. And I keep saying I'm going to take a bath in there, and I've yet to do it since we've moved here. So maybe I'll do that and not go tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of tired because I didn't sleep very well. I had a nice coffee too late in the day yesterday, and so I was up until like 11:30, and then I got up at 5:30, so I'd be ready for the live this morning. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go. So Bob's home from the threshery. I gave him the remote. And this is what he's chosen for us to watch while I make our dinner.
Gospel music.
It's not really gospel music so much as an ad for gospel music. How was the threshery?
Good.
Was it just, were they doing anything, or
Well,
what's?
they were thrashing and running the sawmill. And the
Oh, they
sugar
were.
mill.
Because Jamie thought they weren't gonna. Oh, there's a tractor pull too?
Oh, they did the tractor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you all worn out from walking around all day today? Look at him.
bit.
He's exhausted.
And working.
Yeah, he worked this morning first. So I've not done a whole lot today, you guys. I actually had a nice relaxing day. And I don't think I'm going to go do the plans sound kind of iffy for what's going on with Steven tonight at the little town thing that I mentioned before. So I decided I would make, I have to put some cheese on these. I just thought I would make some salad. So, you know, same as always, green peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, grilled chicken. Really super exciting stuff here. I'm getting really good feedback on the vlog. I put it up a few hours ago, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and it's sweet that you guys say that you feel like you're catching up with old friends. So that means a lot to me. By the way, right here, you see all this light? That's from a skylight. I didn't know that I liked skylights as much as I do, but I do. Right.
Right.
He does too. Yeah, we just have a lot of light in this house, which is really important for me. So, all right, I gotta get some water to go with my dinner, and we're gonna have some chicken salad. So now that we've had our healthy salad for dinner, this one, how many days in a row have you said to me, do you want to go get a blizzard? How many days do you think?
2.
How many days?
3.
Probably more like 4 or 5.
I didn't
so we
say that. I said it once after the baseball game. And tonight.
And yesterday.
What?
You were joking, but you said it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when we jest, we actually really mean what we're saying. Anyway, the point of this is we're going to Dairy Queen. So Bobby can get a blizzard. I'll too get a blizzard. I'm going to get the little mini. I always get chocolate ice cream with Reese's peanut butter cup. But gosh, I don't remember the last time we've gone to Dairy Queen. Do you?
Well, I went to Dairy Queen in Door County a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I see. When was the last time?
2 weeks ago today, exactly.
I think it's been a year since I took the girls. When I took Aaliyah. Last year, Aaliyah and Isabella went camping in their grandparents' backyard. And Aaliyah was telling me how she had packed her iPad and this and that, like all these things. And I said, you're going camping, honey. Why do you need all that? And so anyway, after much discussion, I challenged her and I said, how about you don't bring all of that stuff, just hang with your family, and if you can make it through, I'll take you and your sister for a blizzard. And we did that, because she made it through without her iPad. Shock and awe, she made it through. Right.
Right.
So anyway, we are off to get a blizzard is the point of that story. Now that we've had our healthy chicken salad. Oh, it's the races. Can you guys see the stadium? No, arena? What would you call it? Stadium.
Grandstand.
Oh, it's a grandstand. Over there, that's the Shawano County Fairgrounds. And every Saturday night, stock car races. We get to hear it.
We get to hear them during the week this week, too, because the World of Outlaws are here.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Who's the World
Wednesday.
of Outlaws?
That's the big racers from all over the world.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They
Well, there
come
you go.
from Australia.
We won't be going. I can tell you
No,
that.
I'm not going to pay $30.
I've never been to the races ever, and I've lived in Shawano a very long time. Anyway, we're off to get some blizzard. Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning. I just got home from church. And you can tell that I've just seen my parents at church because I've been gifted with some beans. The beans this year, for some reason, are so good. Like, we don't even want to freeze them. We just want to make them fresh. And then we'll leave the frozen ones for the winter. Anyway, I was going to show you guys my outfit of the day before I went to church, but I ran out of time because I was filming. And I'm kind of a little concerned that what I filmed is going to come, it's going to be rushed. Like, it's going to feel rushed because I kind of filmed it in a rush. I didn't mean to. It just happened that way. But, so, our church is very casual. Like, super casual. Gosh, I don't remember the brand of these. I think they might, you know what, I think they're Jag. I think these are Jag, which I really like. It's one of the brands I like. So these are just a really pretty kind of, let me see if I can show you, gray. I'm not sure if you can tell. Like almost a crop pant versus a capri, but I think they were called capri, but it could just be short. These, I love these. Aren't they cute? Maybe not, but I think they're cute. They're from Me Too, and I got them at TJ Maxx. And then this is a cast-on t-shirt that I meant to tell you guys in one of my videos on my beauty channel that I love this shirt. I had already washed it and worn it because I was just convinced it was going to, you know, I had tried it and I was like, oh yeah, it's good. I didn't really think too much about it because it was a t-shirt, but it is a little bit big. I could have sized down on this one. But anyway, so outfit today. I had different earrings on for filming, but because I feel like gold sometimes looks better with this color, particularly with filming, but because I was wearing it with gray, I wanted to go with silver. There you go. Worthless information. So Bob is not home from church or home from work yet. I was kind of hoping that he was. And so I'm in this sort of not sure what to do next. Like I don't know if I should you know, sit down and edit, or should I just go out and do something today? The arts festival is today in Shawano. So I thought that might be nice to go to. Garbage in my pocket. It's like the arts and crafts festival, so I thought that might be nice to go to. But I just don't know. I just kind of have to wait for him. So it's kind of on these days when we're hoping he doesn't have to work all day, but we don't really know. I just kind of sit in limbo. Anyway, so I'm going to cut up vegetables for the week probably. I have to see how many we have left, and then work on what we're going to do for dinner and menu and that sort of thing. I have kind of a busy week. I have a get together with some friends that are in from out of town tomorrow. My friend Heidi and I are going to that. And Tuesday, I have a meeting at church. Wednesday, I don't think I have anything. Thursday, I have a hair appointment after work. So I kind of have a lot of weird things going on. I need to figure out what I can do for dinner so that we're not just like having cereal for dinner every night. Speaking of, I haven't eaten yet today. It is almost 10:30, so I'm going to go grab something to eat right now. I don't know what, but I'm going to grab something. Probably cereal. This is what I'm having, Cinnamon Frosted Flakes. Bob bought these for me when we moved in here because he saw them and he knows that cinnamon's like another food group for me. But do you see how big this is? Like, this is my bottle of water. Do you see how big this is? I've been eating this for 2 months. Amazingly enough, still crispy. Or crunchy, I should say. Not stale. So, I have a few more bowls left in there. It's lasting me forever. So, Bobby is home from work and resting a little bit. And I'm going to try a recipe that I saw Laura make on her channel. It's called Greek chicken or something. I don't know. Let me just tell you. It is called Greek roasted chicken. So you can marinate them. You can either do it right away or you can marinate the chicken thighs. So I'm going to put together all the stuff, and I'll list it below for you guys if you want to try it out. I'm going to get that marinating so he can rest a little bit, and then we're going to head off to the Arts and Crafts Festival. Well, it was a successful art fair, though. It was quite warm, eh?
Well,
yeah. In the shade, it wasn't too bad. So let me show you guys. So there's kind of vendors here. We're leaving now, but then back here, it's all shaded and wooded. It's a really neat area. We ended up with a fall wreath for the front door, which I'll show you when we get home. This fun shovel that Bobby's carrying here. And a new rolling pin for me. Here, did you want to model it? Oh, lovely. Look how cute he is, though. I mean, the shovel, but Bob's also cute.
Oh, man.
You are something. I like it because it had green on the handle and stuff. So
it's a heavy shovel.
Yeah. So, and then I had thrown out my rolling pin when we moved because it was falling apart. So I bought a new one that's all like handcrafted. So it was successful. Though hotter than blazes. Shot at the cute little shovel-y thing, and then this is I don't know exactly which is the top. I think it was kind of like this maybe. But anyway, that's the wreath we got for fall for our front door. We're pretty excited about that. And then, thank you, honey. And then this is the rolling pin that I got, and was it black walnut and maple? Yeah, black walnut and maple. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to show you this is what the chicken looks like. I don't know if it's good yet or not. And then I just made spinach, tomato, cucumber, a couple Kalamata olives, some feta cheese. And then we're going to use, this dressing. I've had this before. It's really good. We just bought a new one because we didn't have it, but it's called Ken's Steakhouse Greek. It's yummy. So good. So we're going to have a little bit of that. And that, my friend, is going to be dinner. So, We're eating early. It's only like 4 o'clock. But as you can see, wash my face. We're going to just kind of chill out now. Being in the heat was a little bit tiring. But we had a really good time. Lots and lots of fun. So, all right. We'll see you guys. Good morning, everybody. So, I'm starting my good morning to you guys again because I just had this whole long 5-minute, like, complaint session, whatever, about something that I heard another YouTuber say that just kind of drove me crazy. Like, it was a word that she used that I didn't think is appropriate anymore this day and age. Anyway, I think I just needed to get it out, and I don't want to start some kind of something on my channel, so I'm not going to put that up. My point is that now I can't remember. I'm not going to not going to be able to remember exactly what I said, but anyway, I just had to stop and actually think about what I was going to say. So it's about 6:45, and I did a bunch of stuff before I took my shower today, and now I'm going to go log in and get started. I try to work, I think I said this before, like 7 to 4, take an hour for lunch. Sometimes I take my lunch from like 1 to 2, sometimes 12 to 1. It just kind of depends on the day and what's going on. But sometimes I work earlier, sometimes I work later, so if I don't get started until 7:30, excuse me, it all works out in the wash, and I always end up working more than 40 hours. So, you guys won't, you're not going to, I don't know how to say this, but, like, I need coffee. The vlogs are not going to happen as regularly as it seems right now they're going to happen. I just happen to not be traveling, but next week we have a sales meeting all week. Well, not all week. I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, basically, I'm booked up with kind of sales meeting stuff. And then the week after that, I'm traveling. Weekend after that, I'm traveling. Weekend after that or the week after that is after Labor Day, So when I travel, you probably aren't going to get these sort of check-ins. I'm not sure. I may try to bring the camera and see how that goes, but I just don't know. Anyway, so I just want to say, and I don't know if I finished it up yesterday. Yesterday was such a good day. It was good for me to get out of the house a little bit. I think I am, when I don't travel, I think I'm going a little bit stir crazy here in my house. So when I don't get out, then I get a little cranky. So yesterday I went to church, and when Bob came home from work, as you guys saw, we went out, we grabbed some lunch, and we went to the arts fair, and then we went out and hung out with one of my church cuties and her dad, our friend, Jamie. And while they were swimming, and we just chit-chatted a little bit. We couldn't stay out very long because it was really hot. It was like 90 degrees. And I didn't have any sunscreen on anything but my face. So I was like, we need to go. It's funny because my feet are starting to get, I have socks on so you can't see right now. My feet are starting to get the marks of where my flip-flops are. That's going to look kind of funny with the heels that I'm wearing for the wedding on the 12th, but whatever. Okay, thought there was something else I was going to say. I don't know, I'm going to have some coffee now so that I can form complete sentences. I have big plans tonight. Well, I think they're big plans. My friend Heidi and I are going, and she is the mom of my church cuties. We are going to, there's a friend that lives in Istanbul, and he's in town for a few weeks. He's about to go back, so we're going to meet up there with a bunch of other people from kind of high school and have some, have some drinks. I probably won't because I'm planning on picking her up and driving, so I won't have any drinks actually. But anyway, just chit-chatting, having some dinner, catching up. Should be a good time. Lots of laughs. Something both of us need. So anyway, that's what's happening. I'm going to finish my vitamins and we'll get to work. Know when this vlog is going to go up, or when, it's, my point in saying this is that this information could be wrong, and it could all be proven wrong at this point. So, bear that in mind if you're seeing this days after. Today is Monday the 31st. By the way, it's Melissa Prada's birthday today. So apparently Joanna Gaines is leaving Fixer Upper, which makes me sad. I just Snapchatted about this as well. I just want to take a minute to talk about it. It makes me sad because I just don't know how that show can be without the both of them. They both bring something to it. So I'm not sure how that show will work, without them both. If they're going to try to continue it with just him. Unless they bring in another designer or something. I don't know. But I know he's been like designer in training for a while. I really like that show. So I wanted to just talk about, I'm just so curious about that. Like, how's that going to work? And apparently has started a skincare company, which She's got great skin. I mean, it's just a weird jump for me. I kind of feel like she's got her fingers in lots of different pots. Not that that matters, but the other thing I said is, like, if I'm going to sit down and talk, like, if I have to pick one of the two of them that I'm going to sit down and, like, chit-chat with, totally pick and Chip all day long, because he just seems like he would be so much fun. So, yeah, I don't know. I just had to pause to yawn, so my eyes are probably watering now. The last thing that I want to say about Joanna Gaines is, I guess maybe it's been better in the most recent seasons, but her bronzer. Need I say any more for those of you that watch her? All right, go back to work. Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday morning. I have no idea when I vlogged last. So I decided to pick up the camera, show you a quick outfit of the day. I don't have my shoes on yet, but nor do I have earrings on yet. I don't even know. So I'm going into the office today and tomorrow. Actually, I have some things today, and I have a new boss who is, she's been with the company, but she's transferring from one division to our division. I kind of know her. So anyway, she's coming to town tomorrow, so I'm going to do some training with her on our area and go over some of my customers with her, just kind of bring her up to speed. Anyway, that's what's happening tomorrow. Today, I'm just going in to do some things. My boss's boss, who's been my boss now for a few months since my other one left, he's in town today, and so we're just going to go and grab some lunch, and I'm just going to go into the office. So, good gravy. Let me turn on this light. I think this helped the last time. So, I think this sweater is from Maurice's. And I have to say, I don't love this sweater. I like it, but it kind of makes me feel a tad frumpy, but it works. I know why. It's because it's not super bright outside today. But anyway, so you can see my flip-flops in the background. There's my flip-flops. And then these pants, I think, are linen pants I got at Old Navy last year. I love the color of them. This is a little bit different. It's not quite khaki, not quite tan. It's kind of like a nice stone color. And then this is one of those camis from Torrid that I like so much, with a little bit of interest there. I say I need to charge my battery. And then, like I said, the sweater's from Maurice's. And I probably am going to regret wearing a short sleeve because it is cold in the office, quite frankly. There's no other word for it but cold. So this week, again, I have no idea when I last vlogged, but Monday night, really good friend of mine from high school. I met him. So many of you know I live in the city that I graduated from. I moved away and came back. And before I tell you guys the rest of that story, I just put you down to put on my earrings. I want to show you. So I'm in my makeup room, which is like the least done room in the house because I just don't know what direction. Like these curtains were here when we moved in. I can't with them. It's like one curtain instead of, like multiple. So it's fine. For the time being, it's just going to stay until I find something that's perfect. I looked around and I was just going to buy something that I thought would be okay. But I said, that's just silly, Kristin. Why? It's not a big crisis that you have some kind of different curtain up there. So anyway. So this room, and I need to make it just a little bit more, I don't know, presentable, whatever. Because I have started doing more like freelance makeup artistry. I feel so funny saying it because it's not like I have any certification or anything like that. But anyway, the point is I'm going to show you what it looks like from this position here. So you can see that I have natural light there. So what I did was I got a jewelry thing, which I'll show you. I shifted all of this jewelry down. There's Yoda. I have a thing for Yoda. So that here, these are some of the foundations that I really like to use on people. I can have everything here at my right hand, and then I put a chair here, and I put my client in the chair facing the daylight, which is right there. But I thought I would show you guys. This is, again, I have my, what do you call this? Rolling train case. I have that out because I have to do hair and makeup for Bob's sister's wedding on site. So sorry to go. Anyway, this is the Bed Bath & Beyond jewelry thing that I snapped about. I love this. So for me, I wanted it more for necklaces because I have such these long ones. And I used to use, let me show you guys. I used to use in my other house this thing right here. I had it pulled out, you know, like pulled apart, and then I had long necklaces hanging out off of it. But I just kind of want, it just kind of looks messy a little bit. Not that this doesn't look messy, it's just that it's hidden behind the door for the most part. So you can see that you can hang, I'll link this below so you guys can see. I got a Bed Bath & Beyond, and I went and looked for a code so I could get 20% off of it, because you know you can find those codes all over the place. Anyway, so I put shorter necklaces up here, I have some bracelets here, and then longer necklaces here, and then like anything that I like to keep in the bags, you know, I just have still hanging off these little things here in their bags. So anyway, I just thought I would show you guys that since I was in here. All right, so my friend, he, seriously, this is all the necklaces banging up against the thing. He is from, he's from here, but he is living in Istanbul and has been there for, sorry, I just about dropped you guys. Gosh, I think he's been there for 12 years or so, something like that, if I remember correctly. Maybe 13, maybe longer. I don't know. He's a long time he's been there. So we only get to see him when he comes home, you know, to visit or whatever. So, and even then I don't always get to see him. Point is, I got to see him on Monday night. I know some friends of ours, and anyway, there is 6 of us or 7 of us. I don't know, they got together and it was so much fun. His name is Jake. I put a picture of he and I up on Instagram. And I put his Instagram name and asked you guys to give him a follow, because he posts, like right now he's posting a lot of vacation pictures, but when he's traveling, he teaches English as a second language, or he teaches English. I guess you don't call it as a second language. He teaches English at a university there. And he's just so funny. He just cracks me up, but he posts some really amazing pictures. So I'll list his name somewhere around here if you guys want to check him out. Feel free to do that, and he's just a good, kind, loving person. He's just one of my favorite people. So anyway, we did that on Monday, and then last night, Tuesday, after work, I had a church meeting at 6:30 that Heidi and I went to. We're changing up how we're doing our church picnic this year, and we're going to have it at church instead of at a park, and probably get a tent. I have to call about that today. And then we're going to invite like the community and that sort of thing, try to do it kind of just a little bit more of an outreach in the area. So that was out tonight. I think do I have a free night tonight? Yep, I think I have a free night tonight, if I remember right. And then tomorrow I have my hair appointment because I couldn't get it any closer to the wedding. So it was as close as I could get to the wedding. So yeah, that's what's going on. I apologize that this is going to be kind of all over the place. But as I said with our last vlog, that I would vlog when I could and wouldn't when I can't. I just want to say thank you guys so much. The comments on the vlog have been amazing. I've read every single one, and in case you're happening to catch this one and you didn't catch our other one, I'm just going to thumbs up every comment so you guys know that I read it, and I'll try to answer questions. But I can't answer every comment anymore. So anyway, that's what's happening. I need to get to work. I have some stuff to handle here before I go into the office. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. So it's Thursday morning, and I need to scoot into the office here for most of the day. I'm working with my new boss. Can't remember if I said that or not earlier this week. I'm training her on our facility and capabilities and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I wanted to share a couple of really sweet gifts that I got. One of them is from, I don't think he'll mind, my friend Paul. I didn't think about whether he would mind that or not. So, one of the things that's been hardest for me is, it's going to sound probably silly to most of you, but if you've been around a little bit, you know how close I was to my Aunt Lois. And she always made my washcloths for me. She knitted my washcloths for me. So like this, let me show you guys. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see, but like these kind of ones, they're starting to fall apart. Anyway, so I was talking to Paul about that because some of my favorite ones from her were green and gold. She did green and gold ones for me because they loved the Packers as much as I loved the Packers. And anyway, so my friend Paul, in all of his sweetness, he knit me 6 green and gold washcloths. And I'm just so excited. And the card that he sent was just the sweetest. I don't know if he would mind if I shared this or not, but he just said basically he knows that these can't replace the ones that I lost. but to know that these ones were made with love. So it was a really special gift. He probably, I texted him and said thank you, obviously, and told him, but he probably doesn't really know exactly how much those meant to me. No matter how much I say it, I don't think you can really understand. So then, let me collect myself here. Then a longtime subscriber sent me a package, and I have it in here, so I'll show you guys in here. I don't know if I can say her name or not, so I won't. I communicate with Paul regularly, so I can ask him and eliminate his name if I need to. But anyway, so she sent me a note that she was graduating from college, and she said that my videos kind of were a reward for her when she would complete an assignment or get chapters or in a book or whatever. She sent a really, really nice card, and it's funny to me. Not funny, haha, like, it's just, all I think about is that I'm sitting down talking about some makeup product, and I'm not really thinking about how it might, affect somebody or help them or whatever, I don't know. You just don't know. I know that there are people watching, but I don't always know their stories, so when I get cards and letters and that sort of things from you guys that tell me your stories, it touches me more than you can ever imagine. So I wanted to kind of just share some of the things that she had sent me. Let me set some of this over here. So she sent me this blush. I don't have anything that she sent me. And I've been curious about this one. This is the one in Bella Bellini. Really pretty peachy blush. This I'm really excited. I didn't even know this color existed because I haven't been, looking at drugstore stuff or really much at all actually lately. This is the matte in brown blush. So it looks like that. I'm not sure if that's going to wash up, but I'm really excited. It's going to be amazing for fall. And then I don't have anything from Laura Geller, and this is one of the Baked Gelato swirl blushes in Guava. Look how pretty that is. I'm trying to get like actual daylight here for you guys to be able to see that. And then this is so funny. Like right now I'm watching a video that Alex from One Beauty Addict did. Let me flip it on here. And I'll list her below. And she's only on the second or third one, but she did companies that had like their 15 minutes of fame on YouTube and then disappeared. And the one she's talking about right now, as I paused it to film this for you guys, is Inglot. And I have some Inglot shadows, but I think I ended up giving most of them away to some girlfriends at work. Not because I didn't like them, but because I just obviously had so many. I have so many eyeshadows, and I thought, well, maybe they, this gal would get enjoy this one, and you know what I mean. So I was just sharing the wealth. Anyway, what she did was this gal that sent me this package. She made a palette that's kind of like my MAC palette with transition colors, and then like a Blanc type brulee sort of shade. So that's just so sweet. I mean. And then the thing I probably was most excited about is the magnet. I don't have the magnet, and I'm super excited about that. This is the Inglot magnet that helps get out your shadows. And then she sent a couple other shades. One is a really pretty taupe shade, and one is a green that she said she bought by accident. I would call it more of a teal, maybe, than a green. And then this is a beautiful taupe. I mean, every girl needs a taupe. And then there's a product from Delium Tools, and I've never used anything but one brush from them. And this is a really pretty, I have to be careful here I don't get in my bedding, really pretty deep kind of wine shade. A couple of fragrances for Bobby. This one says Mr. Burberry, and this is Eternity for Men. So it's really sweet of her to think of him. And then these gorgeous earrings. I think they're from Charming Charlie. That is the Charming Charlie logo. And let me get over here so you guys can see. Aren't those pretty colors? Oh, this is not making it look right. I don't know how to show you this in a better light. I'm not sure why it's doing this. There, it's like navy blue. I mean, I wear all of these colors all the time, particularly in the fall, so I cannot wait. So I will, of course, send her a thank you note. But I just thought I would show you guys here and thank you. It's just so sweet. Never, ever, ever, ever necessary. The card alone just really touched my heart. And to my friend Paul, who I know he watches these vlogs, so I love you. You're the best. Paul and I have been friends for, let's see, we would have met in 92. So 25 years. Gosh. And if any of you were ones that came to the meetup in New York, you guys met Paul. He was the one that I was visiting when I was in New York, and he has since moved, and hopefully maybe he's going to be moving closer to me. We're crossing our fingers and praying. So anyway, with that, I think I'm going to end this vlog because I probably have more than enough footage. And I have a lot going on here the next couple of weeks, so I don't know that you guys will see a vlog anytime in the near future, but I am going to be try to be a little bit more regular, as I said on here. Next week we have our sales meeting. Everybody's coming here. I don't have to travel this time. And I'm going to the Packer game, but I just don't know about bringing my camera. So make sure you follow me on Snapchat or Insta stories, and I'll try to post some stuff there in between. And then both of the weeks after that, I travel. I'm in Michigan for part of the week of the 14th, and then we're camping. So maybe we'll vlog a little while camping. We'll see. Sometimes I just need a break from everything when we're camping. And the week after that, I'm in Canada, and then I'll be at IMATS that weekend. So anyway, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you for your sweet comments and support on the vlog that's already gone up. And we will see you very soon. Bye.